You're parked outside a sleek, candlelit cafe, the kind that looks perfect on Instagram and is tailor-made for first dates. You've chosen your best outfit, made sure your hair is right, and prepared to put your best self forward. But as you sit there, a thought settles in your mind like a shadow. Why does this feel like a test I'm bound to fail, rather than an opportunity to connect? You've been here before. Weeks of careful online conversations, thoughtful planning for the date, showing up presentable, punctual, and prepared. And yet, you walk away feeling empty, not because you weren't enough, but because the interaction wasn't real enough. The conversations often skim the surface, safe, shallow, transactional. The expectations are unspoken, but towering. The gratitude, if it exists at all, is faint. Here's the truth. Most men are not avoiding love. Most men want deep connection, partnership, and loyalty. What they don't want is to feel like their worth is measured solely by what they can provide, rather than who they are. And more, dating feels like running a marathon where the finish line keeps moving. If this sounds like you, you're not alone. Men are asking themselves questions they never thought they'd ask. Why am I working so hard just to feel unseen? Why do I feel like I'm always one step behind? Is this worth the cost, emotionally, financially, mentally? For many, the decision is quiet but firm. Walk away, not out of defeat, but out of refusal. To keep playing a game where the rules are unclear, the goalposts move, and the reward rarely matches the effort. So how did we arrive here? And is there a way back to something real? Let's talk about it. 1. The mirage of perfection. Modern dating is haunted by an impossible standard: 6 feet tall, 6-pack abs, 6-figure salary. This isn't just about attraction, it's about the cultural conditioning that tells us a worthy partner must check every box on an ever-growing list. Social media makes it worse, turning relationships into highlight reels instead of lived realities. Men get caught in this trap, too, trying to measure up to ideals that have nothing to do with emotional depth or compatibility. Think about Keanu Reeves. He has global fame, wealth, and respect. Yet when he began dating Alexandra Grant, people criticized her appearance because she didn't match Hollywood's youthful fantasy. But their relationship, it thrives because it's based on mutual respect, intellectual connection, and shared values. History has seen this before. In Victorian England, relationships were built on social status: women judged by their dowries, men by their titles. These unions often looked perfect on paper, but were hollow in the heart. The truth: chasing perfection will burn you out and leave you empty-handed. The better question isn't do they fit the list, but do they make me feel at peace, seen, and safe? Because kindness, trust, and emotional safety are worth more than any number on a scale or paycheck. 2. The weight of the past. Everyone carries scars, wounds from betrayal, neglect, or manipulation. And those wounds don't just disappear, they change the way we enter new connections. Picture a man who gave his all-time trust and love only to be blindsided and left in pieces. Now every date feels like a minefield. He craves intimacy, but fear holds the reins. If that's you, hear this: healing is not a race. You don't owe the world your readiness on anyone else's timeline. Taking time away from dating to rebuild yourself through therapy, deep friendships, or even intentional solitude isn't avoidance, it's strategy. And when you do return, look for someone who understands that trust isn't handed over, it's cultivated. If you're with someone carrying their own scars, patience and consistency are your strongest tools, because trust isn't built in a grand gesture, it's proven over time. 3. The price tag of romance. Dating can quietly become a financial pressure cooker. The expectation to impress with high-end dinners, expensive drinks, and grand gestures still clings to men, even in an era where many women are financially independent. For a man working hard, managing debt, saving for a future, building stability, This pressure isn't romantic. It's exhausting. But here's the thing. Genuine connection doesn't require a receipt. If your company isn't enough, without the price tag, it won't be enough with it. Be honest. I'd love to take you out, but let's keep it simple. I want to spend time with you, not perform for you. The right partner will hear that and lean in, not lean away. 4. The silent killer. Feeling unseen. It's human nature. We want to feel valued. Appreciation is oxygen in relationships. Without it, everything suffocates. Imagine putting thought into every detail, remembering her favorite wine, planning a night around her interests, showing up fully present, and at the end, you get indifference, a shrug, a distracted, thanks. Over time, the message becomes clear. Your effort is invisible. This isn't about keeping score, it's about reciprocity. Relationships without mutual appreciation rot from the inside out. The solution is both simple and hard. Say something. I love doing things for you, but I need to know they matter to you. The right person will hear you. The wrong one will argue. That's your answer. Healthy relationships are built on mutual effort, respect, and the kind of connection that grows deeper over time, not on constant proving, pleasing, or auditioning for someone's affection. If the dating grind leaves you feeling depleted, it's okay to stop playing. It's okay to protect your peace. It's okay to rebuild your life around your goals, your growth, and your happiness. Because here's the truth. The strongest relationships are formed when you no longer need one to feel complete. When your life is already full, you stop chasing approval and start attracting alignment. And the right partner won't demand you prove your worth. They'll already see it. Walking away from a game that drains you isn't losing, it's redefining the win.